when you look at it, the quarterbacks that when the Browns acquired Deshaun Watson, they were trying to get Russell Wilson. He ended up going to the Broncos. Aaron Rodgers was another one that was mentioned in that. He went to the Jets. I know there's the instance of the trade for Matthew Stafford. Is there a cautionary tale here, though, that if somebody is willing to give up a quarterback who is a starting quarterback, there's usually a reason they're willing to move on from him?
Yeah, absolutely. And even if you extend it to the draft, some of the biggest trades in NFL history have all happened in the last sort of 4 or 5 years, and almost all of them have been unmitigated disasters for the team that traded for that quarterback. You're right to identify Matthew Stafford as the one exception to that. I would say that's been a win for both teams. The Rams got their Super Bowl. Stafford did push them over the top, but the trade also kind of catalyzed the Lions rebuild and put them into being one of the best teams in the NFC right now. It hasn't materialized in a Super Bowl yet, but I think it's been a win for them. They've moved forward with that trade. But you look at the Russell Wilson trade, absolute disaster. The trade for Aaron Rodgers so far has been a disaster. Obviously the move for Deshaun Watson has been a disaster. The 49ers trading essentially 3 first-round draft picks for Trey Lance hasn't worked at all, and they lucked out because they discovered Brock Purdy with the last pick of a draft. And then Bryce Young, the Carolina Panthers, trading everything they did to get up to number one and took him. All of these massive moves for quarterbacks, driven by the need to have a star, the need to have a difference maker at that position, have almost all resulted in just a catastrophe of an outcome.
Yeah, and the Browns probably one of the worst of all of them because they were so desperate for a quarterback with the Deshaun Watson trade.